Hello, hello. Okay, in order to do this, it's a little tricky because looking at my TV screen because I'm using that mainly right now for the monitor. If you guys haven't realized, and I lifted my pop filter up, I always use two of them. So the display I have is a VGA plugin, guys. So and I can't use the monitor yet because I don't have the cord needed to connect it to the CPU. One end on the monitor is VGA, and the other end has to be a display port or HDMI. The HDMI is already occupied by my TV. I got the one with display port. There's multiple display ports for multiple monitor hookups to that setup. So I get that cord. I have my tripod stand with my phone, and I have the mic aimed in my direction to pick me up, and I can tell it's picking me up really well. We're hitting that threshold where we need to hit. And I did turn up the microphone gain a tad bit more, so that way it is actually picking me up. So I'm going to lower the pop filter back down. So, if you saw the Twitter video live stream I was doing earlier, I was just going over the specs, the hardware. Well, just the basic under stuff. Like I got a new PC, desktop, so and it is running. I have it right now running my model. I'm also having it run Genshin because that's where we're going to be playing and streaming. Plus, I'm days behind on this event, so I want to tackle as much as I can before the event ends as well. Um, have it set to turbo. You probably hear when it probably heard that little click there, name. Yeah, it's on turbo. Should it need it? Um, it's doing pretty well. I see this YouTube picked up, but it should be operating really great. Also, besides that, we also have a few different software that controls our different stuff, but I didn't touch those because I'm not an expert on these software, so I'm not going to touch anything that could crap out my system, overclocking and all that stuff. If it's set on auto, it does it autoly. I am not messing with it. Like they say, if it works, it works. I know the graphic card had a fan tuning, which I did do, but it's set on auto mode. We can play with a GPU clock, memory clock, bolt, and the GPU power target, which is by default on auto. So I'm not gonna. I fan tune it only one time. That's it. After that, I left it on auto mode. So let's see here. This is well. I don't know where this profile thing is. Different one. We got quite a bit of stuff in here. This is the Ice Suit 3. I guess it's used to control a lot of stuff. Hell, yeah, the GPU is keeping up really well, CPU as well. So let me go ahead and there we go. So yeah, it is nice to have a system that can pretty much do everything I need to do. Budget friendly. And to be honest, putting it together was fun. I was like about 50% done, and had some friends come, right, and they helped with the rest of it. Of course, I did switch a few things around, mostly because the CPU fan should be plugged in the CPU since it was a 4-pin, but which I did correct that wiring thing. Didn't leave it because if I left it, what if we ran into issues there? So that's plugged in. That controls the two fans that's on the radiator and the pump as well. Minus the AOE pump has its own separate plug for, I guess, for everything else. So they shouldn't be in the chassis. Like the chassis pins should only be for the chassis pins for the fans. But yeah, so we have all that recorrected. Now it's been a long time since I streamed. So in case it's since I only have one screen, there's nowhere way for me to look at the chat. I have YouTube chat open as well. I have Twitch. So I'm not in the game. So once I go into the game, I will not be able to read chat until I get my extra cord for my monitor. Then I'll have a second screen again. So that happened. So I should have the course sometime. Today is Monday. I should have it maybe sometime this week. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow, if not Wednesday. Early. Oh, hello there, Killer Gamer. You know what? That name seems very familiar. I demand Farina, not starting. That's not Farina. No, I have a monitor. It's a VGA monitor plug-in on the monitor itself, but the only plug-in I have is two VGAs because it's an old monitor. So until I get that cord, I only have one monitor, and that one monitor is not a monitor, it's a TV. And I used to use this with my laptop all the time, plugged in as the second monitor, so I can keep track of the chat. So yeah, laptop is better because, well, I'll be honest, I have the Asus Tough Gaming Laptop FX 504 series, and that thing is garbage. The cooling solution on it for thermal management is garbage. It started breaking. The GPU can't keep up. I couldn't even play Genshin at the best settings. It was like at low. But with this desktop, it's at high. So probably from the SSG. Hey, if you want to take it off my hands and play Genshin on it, be my guest. You'd be like, oh god, this laptop is garbage, chunking in the garbage. So once I hop into the game, I'm gonna be able to read chat. So I could probably alt and tap back and forth constantly, but that would be kind of a pain. So this event only is a couple days left, so I want to tackle it. So if you do want to talk with me, just drop it in my Discord, like in DMs, and I'll get back to you then. I'll take it and give my a drive. Actually, I was gonna salvage the drives out of it, but I'm just gonna put a 4 TB. I just have to wait for the delivery, the 4 TB. I don't have much time, so 1 second. Well, anyway, if you guys are curious what my Discord username is, it's pretty much Velfe Knight. Feel free to send, well, to drop me a DM. You can't send a DM because you're not friends with me. If you join the Discord server, you'll be able to connect with me. So I'm kind of wary of adding people because I'm tired of being hit up with, oh my god, let me do a graphical design for you. I could do your OBS overlays and stuff. I was like, oh, fucking scammer, get the fuck out of here. Or kick and ban you. So yeah, it's annoying dealing with that type of shit, so. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and hop since Killer probably doing something. Killer, if you keep watching, you might see Farina here in a bit. I wish I could have done this much sooner, but my laptop couldn't keep up. Pretty sure the GPU on there is gonna die. After it froze on me, I was like, oh yeah, I'm canceling my show. Until I get my desktop, and I was like, fuck, it's time to stop putting and just get it done. No. Let's see here.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
And there we go, our lovely Farina. God, it looks so goddamn amazing. Way better quality, better details. Running at full maximum performance. Let's see. Where the hell am I supposed to go anyway? Dang event. And also, if someone did follow, thank you for the follow. I'm not able to look right now. I guess one of them was right. Oh yeah, okay. There we go. We'll go ahead and tackle this one.
Look, the forest fairy is here, and she brought her companions. Grandpa Almond was right. They do look promising.
Hello there, everyone. I heard you were working on the piping for the calligraphy tavern.
Oh, we wouldn't dream of troubling you with our petty problems, my lady. Don't you worry. We have it all under control.
Alright. Gotta turn off my alarm. Phone.
Because from where Paimon's floating, the piping is looking pretty chaotic.
Ah, yes. We have my careless...
I kind of wish Genshin had reruns for events, or you can just reselect them. Like, save points and you can buy that event and then redo the event. Because a lot of other mobile games does this really well. Some do, some don't. Yeah. Because I know there's a few events I didn't do because I was like, ah, screw it.
Have you been eating too many nuts again?
Like, newer events take like a month before they become available until like after a while. The older events, it'd be nice to do the older events again. If you completed the older events, they get marked out where you can't do it again unless you start back from scratch. Kind of like it just sends you to the beginning. You can retry the event, but I guess with better stats and characters. So
pipes need to be connected properly to allow the magic tonic to flow through. If you put the wrong pipe in the wrong place, the tonic will get stuck halfway.
Attention to detail is key.
Says the guy who messed up the whole thing in the first place.
Okay. Is it me or is these piping a little wrong? Oh look, we got it.
Oh, amazing! You did it!
Now tonic will flow into everyone's cups without getting stuck, right? Oh, gotta say though, Paimon is starting to get pretty curious about this magic tonic. Could she have a teeny tiny sip? Just a little taste, please? It's not greed, it's curiosity.
Sure, Paimon.
If it's really
Paimon's just greedy, guys.
I guess that would be fine.
Just be careful. This is one of the last cups left in the entire forest. We're supposed to save it for our research.
Just a sip, promise. Okay, here goes. We won't. What was that? Oh, it's sticking to Paimon's tongue. Wait, is this just regular ink?
Wait, does that mean what the legend says is true? The goddess of fate used ink to compose her stories on paper, and the goddess of creation used her power to bring those tales to life.
No wonder the tavern is so important to the forest.
Maybe the fading disorder occurs when the ink within the body dries up. That would explain why the beings here are forgetting their own stories. Oh.
I'm not really sure I can really wrap my head around this conversation, but there's no need to get all worked up on our behalf, my lady. With the pipe installed, I'm sure the tavern will be up and running in no time.
What do you mean, can't wrap your head around it? The fairy is recounting the story of how the goddesses gave us life. In fact, I've seen the goddess of creation with my own eyes.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way you're old enough to have met her. We're the same age, and I think I would know considering we went to tell our wishes to the goddess of fate together. So stop talking a load of paper mache.
Oh, fine. It was my grandfather, all right? He was the one that saw her. He said that one day after he finished work, he saw the goddess of creation grant us life with his own eyes. In her hands, she held the very paper used to form our bodies. She whispered something into the pages, and then suddenly a paper frog was born, ready to leap into the world. Oh, it was spectacular.
Cut the theatrics, will you? You weren't even there.
Wait, so that's it? Paimon thought creation magic would have a little bit more pizzazz.
Oh, so in your world, the creation of life is a much showier affair? Huh, I'm learning something new every day.
Well, that's not exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
Magic doesn't have to be spectacular.
That's enough out of you. All your boasting is confusing our kind fairy.
Oh, no, it's all right. I actually think I understand the magic of this world a bit better now. Thank you.
The honor was all ours, milady.
Traveler, Paimon, we should make our way to the next location.
Splendid! More interesting trinkets for me. What a pleasant surprise! Truly an extra slice of joy.
Oh, stream
Your rhythm is off again! At this rate, it doesn't even matter if the tavern reopens. The band's not even going to get any gigs!
I'm sorry.
Hello there. I hope we aren't interrupting your rehearsal.
Wait, these are the two frogs we saw on the road a little while ago.
Ah, the forest fairy is here! For the love of Lotus Leaves and Dewdrop Stream, you've really got to put in some effort now.
But
Oh, don't pressure yourselves on my account. Are you rehearsing for a show?
Sure are. You see, our group regularly performs for guests at the tavern. We've been out of work for quite some time, with the closure and all, but after hearing of the fairy's arrival yesterday, we figured we needed to get in performance shape right away.
I understand how you feel. Back at the Grand Bazaar, Zubair Theater's always busy with rehearsals too.
The Grand Bazaar? Do people there sing on Lotus Leaves as well?
Yeah, they do. And it's a really big one. You're the conductor of your group, aren't you? You remind me of Mr. Zubair.
Ah, then he must be an ambitious director. One who would do anything to avoid disappointing a single member of the audience. It's just...
Is there anything we can do to help you, Mr. Stream?
oh no, my problems are mine and mine alone. It's just after the tavern closed, I somehow forgot how to sing. I'm always a few beats behind everyone else, and I keep singing out of key.
I gotta love I hate Wi-Fi. Does look nice.
Best singer by a mile.
Yeah, redo events should be a thing in Genshin already.
So he is a victim of the fading disorder too?
Don't be sad, Mr. Stream. Whenever I've forgotten important dance steps in the past,
Where you from color viewers, you're not gonna probably find them here active at this time since I haven't streamed in such a while. So
going to be okay.
everyone comes and goes.
Play the
By the way,
melody for me over and over until the steps finally come back to me. Now it's our turn to help you.
We just need to help you remember how to sing, right? The Traveler's got a great...
give it time. People will notice I'm streaming because I did not make an announcement I was actually streaming today. Well, maybe I did in a different video.
Just
But.
focus on the lyrics, and the fairy's friends will help you stay on beat.
Are you sure? This is really asking a lot.
Don't worry about it, Mr. Stream. It'll all be worth it when the tavern reopens and we finally have the chance to hear your marvelous singing voice.
All right then. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll give it my best shot.
Alright, back into the game. But yeah, like during like moments when the story's reading off, I'll probably just alt tab and read. Like I just did there.
No good! Your rhythm is off again! Excellent! Perfectly in time!
I feel like I'm getting the hang of it again.
Goddesses above, this better stick when it comes to the performance. Just do it exactly like how we rehearsed.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks to you, my voice is once again as clear as a flowing stream.
Glad to hear that you're feeling better, Mr. Stream. It's also about time for us to go to our next destination.
We'll be looking forward to your performance at the tavern.
We've got one final stop. Let's go.
trinkets for me.
Oh, my dear Citrus, please tell me you're joking. We can't have you out of commission with the tavern about to reopen.
I'm sorry, Grandpa Almond. It's the truth. I was just too excited for the reopening and must have fallen asleep in an awkward position.
All right, killer. Take care.
Hazelnuts on high.
We'll probably meet viewers next time when they're actually up and present and you realize I'm back streaming it.
This is the bartender of the Calligraphy Tavern, Miss Citrus.
Yeah, well,
Miss Citrus is supposed
I love when
to
they
have all kinds of
throw in that little, oh, you gotta
magic
respond.
tonic.
They could have just saved you the trouble of
Turned
just
into
automatically
the
picking it.
finest brew in the
It was
land.
just one choice.
She's indispensable to the operation of the tavern.
I appreciate the kind words, Grandpa Almond, but...
And also, if people are not forgetting,
Are you alright?
I'm still a small streamer, so
terrible.
if I want to rack back
Getting
my viewership, I'm going to have to constantly stream, promote myself like I've been doing. Promoting, I've been doing self-promoting myself for social medias. Sadly, that hasn't done really well, so I'm going to have to go a different way.
The neck and tail are connected?
Of course they're connected. Just like how you can't have a rainbow without rain. Anyway, you just need to position me at the right height to pick the fruits. And then put them in the barrel over there.
That sounds easy. I can't. Don't complicate it.
This doesn't seem quite right. This doesn't seem quite right. Perfect. My neck feels much better.
So there really is some kind of connection between your neck and tail.
Thank you so much, everyone. I can rest easy now, knowing the drinks at the tavern will be just as wonderful as before.
That's another problem solved!
Ticket! Go on. You have my approval.
Brace yourselves. Well, since we've taken care of most of the tasks, all we need to do now is reopen the tavern.
But we still don't know how to use the magic of this world. We don't even know why the tavern closed in the first place.
Oh, what about the method that one hamster mentioned? You should try it, Nilu.
You mean the creation magic his grandfather saw outside the Hut of Blessings? I wonder. How exactly did the goddess of creation give them life?
Maybe you don't need to understand it. Just give it a try. Everyone here Master calls you the Forest Fairy, maybe you have the magic powers already and you just don't know it.
In other words, this forest is a stage. And all I need to do is step out into the spotlight? Sounds just like a fairy tale.
Well, we are surrounded by talking origami animals and magic potions after all. Almost seems like anything's possible in this place.
You're right, Paimon. We won't know anything unless we try. In that case, let's see. This is how you do it, right? I think I got the folds right.
Whoa, your origami skills are great!
I once saw one of our prop people making something similar. It looked really cool, so I took some time during my break to learn the basics. It's not a bad way to stave off sleepiness either.
Well, how do you feel? Sense any, magical powers flowing through you?
No.
No? What are we missing?
Magic words? But how am I supposed to know what the goddess said to bring them to life?
Oh, good point! You're the Forest Fairy, Nilu! What do you want to say to the new resident of your domain? I bestow upon you the blessings of the forest and offer you a home in this land. Your name shall be Hadisara. May you bloom in this world as beautifully as the flower I love. My name is Hadisara. It worked! It actually worked!
Well, peel my shell and call me a nut. I'd never imagined I'd witness such a miracle at my age. It's just like what the stories said about the goddess of creation.
Shell? Miracle?
Nice to meet you, Hadisara. I'm Nilu, the fairy of this forest. From this day forward, this place is now your home.
Hello, Fairy Nilu.
I hope you'll grow up happily in this forest.
Grow up.
Oh, you can leave the little one with old Almond for now. Oh, this sure brings back memories. It's been such a long time since we last held a welcome ceremony. Here, Hadisara. Come to Grandpa Almond.
Well, now that Nilu has mastered the goddess's magic, we should be able to reopen the tavern, right?
Grandpa Almond, could you send a few people to check the underground space beneath the tavern?
Oh, of course. May I ask why?
The moment I used magic, I sensed something strange down there. I have a feeling it's connected to why the tavern had to close down.
Of course. We'll look into it right away.
Make sure you listen to Grandpa Almond, Hadisara. Don't go running off on your own.
Hadisara, listen. Running!
Hey, come back here, you! Wait!
Yep, that's Nilu's creation, all right. She's got so much energy. Anyway, how did you manage it, Nilu?
Well, all I did was say my wishes for her out loud. Maybe the magic is in the words themselves, just like the book said.
This place is seeming more like a fairy tale by the second.
I mean, or somewhere called the Forest of Blessings, so it kind of makes sense.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks this magic suits you perfectly, Nilu.
When I brought Hadisara to life just now, I was able to sense the magic flowing through the forest, and the flowers and trees, and inside the creatures that live here. But for some reason, there's a hollowed-out space beneath the tavern where I couldn't sense anything at all.
We're back, my lady.
That was fast.
You were right. There was something under the tavern that I've never seen before. It looks transparent and gave off a clinking sound when I knocked on it.
Transparent and clinking. Oh, I've got it!
Already?
You've got to use fairy tale logic, Paimon. That's right. An empty ink bottle, to be exact. Still remember the taste of the magic tonic you took a sip of, Paimon?
Yeah, it was ink. Oh, Paimon gets it now!
Traveler, Paimon, will you come gather some ingredients with me? I learned what we need to make the magic tonic back in the Hut of Blessings.
Sure thing! What do we need to get?
A setting sun that never sets, a dragon that cannot fly, and a moon that only shines at night.
Where are we supposed to find crazy things like that? What? How did you get that so fast? Logic, huh? Lucky guess, more like.
Oh, sweet. We get to control Nilu. How many people here like Nilu? Nilu, a waifu for you. You like her new outfit. I think her outfit's awesome. It's nice. Let's see. For is she really a 5-star? Huh. I assume she was a 4-star. Solid pass on her. Alright, let's see if we're very lucky and fortunate and we can pull the bow for Yalen. might take a bit of, but it should pop up. If it doesn't take all my gems. Should have been really close to my pity pool. Okay, this might be it, guys. Yeah, there we go. See, I knew I was close to it. There's a weapon pity pull, but I didn't know how much I was close to it. So, got it. This is Aylin's bow for her. And I already have a copy of Aylin, so I'll save this stuff for her. Let me go to my Aylin. This is the bow I've been using on Aylin. You were curious. So it's not fully refined, but oh, if you don't know, this bow, if I remember correctly, it's used for child. Only thing I would have to do for Yalen to configure her, for the time being, I have to reconfigure her to increase her crit rate back up. But you know. Gotta switch. Hey. Which should be too hard to do, but
With all my strength.
oh, yeah, so they're letting us use. Christ. When you go into someone's world and they're just pull up and leave. Try again. Hope this one can kill killed.
My turn to take the spotlight. Beg for mercy.
It looks like the Raiden got killed just a bit ago here. We gotta really wrap this one up. Good. Alright. We got pretty much what we need. Alright. Normally it's quicker on multiplayer than doing it by yourself. Makes things go quicker. Back.
extra.
Oh, hello there. Yeah. Thank you for joining and watching. And yeah, I only have one screen, so I'm not able to look at the chat. So bear in mind, I won't notice your comment. Excellent. Let me check the chat. Oh, still, I was
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Time itself is a silent song.
all right. Before we continue, I'll be right back.
Time itself is a silent song.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Time itself is a silent song.
Banker next time?
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Banker next time?
Time itself is a silent song.
Exactly.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Time itself is a silent song.
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Can we play Banker next time?
Time itself is a silent song.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song.
adore me so much.
Silent song.
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song.
Exactly.
Time itself is a silent song.
Can we play Banker next time?
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song. Time itself is a silent song.
But none of them believed me.
Next time?
Time itself is a silent song.
Exactly.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Time itself is a silent song.
Can we play Banker next time?
Time itself is a
Exactly.
silent song.
But none of them believed me.
Can we play Banker next time?
Time
Exactly.
itself
But
is a
none of them
silent
believed
song.
me.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Exactly. But none
Time
of them
itself
believed me.
is a silent song.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach
Time
you.
itself is a silent song. Time itself is a silent song.
must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Time itself is a silent song.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Time itself is a silent song.
But none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Is a silent song. Time itself is a silent song.
All right, we have returned. So we'll do a little bit more till our main thing's gone.
Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
So farming artifacts will take, but we will. Over here, we're gonna do some for Annette. Gonna get a couple more of these. Have a few, and we have.
world's dear is but a back.
May I present?
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Here we go.
Yeah, this girl pretty much just started random spots all over the area.
appreciate my sincerity. Give Midas look out! There is no escape! Beg for mercy. Crush! Yeah.
Let's play! The show begins!
Shine down! Shudder! Crush! I have...
How brilliant!
Illusion shattered! Beg for mercy. Crush!
Here we go! Yeah. May I
There is no escape!
Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
Shine down!
Here we go. The show
Shudder!
More speed.
All right, we're gonna ult. Oh, Trainer Lover came back.
Ad Astra Abyssa. Thank you for completing today's commission.
Yeah, if you haven't realized, I do rotate between.
well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
So, I have been playing Genshin on. I'm gonna check his server. Or package about 6 of it. Individual core is. The port's about 40. 260 from about 46. So I can expect it to be that way even on Torval.
Such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Exactly. But none of them believed me. There'll be an extra fee for that.
Rebooting. Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Think about it. Exactly. But there'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that.
Boring. Isn't there anything else
All right.
more interesting?
I can
to
tell
do?
our temperatures are so good. So,
I'll think about it.
and we'll probably end here in a second, guys. So, you follow me at Velfe on Twitter, Facebook, NifesKnightZero, same thing on the YouTube channel, and Twitch. Also, the links are in the panel. I have updated the Discord links to a new and latest one. And I'm be honest, it was a little time consuming to go through each old video and get those in there. Not sure what happened to the old links, why they did expire. It's probably said in Discord, but they're permanent and should work. Not, always feel free to ask.
Rebooting.
And I don't.
There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
We got a bunch of trolls posting appropriate viruses. Sadly.
I'll think about it.
extra fee for that.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
I'll think about it.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Extra fee for that.
All right. I'll probably full stream again, but I will make an announcement after. Hopefully, get the cord by then. So until then, take good care of yourselves, guys, and good night.